A short little demo of the acquisition system I developed for my HoverGames project. Right now we can see the MR-Buggy3 with an actuator mounted on its back which moves a soil sensor into the soil. The soil sensor then samples data from the soil. This data is in analog voltages which are converted to digital by an acquisition hub. Right now this is an STM32 board which is down there. This STM32 connects to the NavQPlus over serial connection where the NavQPlus can read the sample data. The STM32 also is responsible for reading and controlling the Bosch PME sensor, which is hanging down there, and then also publishes the same values over the serial connection to the NavQPlus. The NavQPlus connects through another serial connection to the actuator controller board here on the top. I will now show fast the force sensing. So if I apply some force to the board, it cancels the movement and it should move back up. Then on the NavQPlus side, we can see the software on the right, which is a ROS2 node, which is responsible for sampling the data, packages together with the current location of the rover and sends it over a UDP connection to the server. Right now, the position is simulated because the odometry node that normally is responsible for publishing the location is not running. We can see here, down here, the acquired values. We can see, for example, the force when it's moving normally down, it was a force of 1, and when I applied some force, we get a force of 370, which is actually the threshold, which cancels the movement and then moves back up. So to avoid to damage the rover or anything like that. The server is a Unity project, which is here on the left, running on a Windows computer. We can see here the IP address of the buggy, which is connected together with the port from which it sends the UDP data. Down here we can see the received values, and together with the position information, of course. And then here we can display the data over the position that it received it as a color map. For example, here the air temperature, air humidity, air pressure, etc. Thank you very much for watching this short demo.